Hey, it's Charlie. Gonna do this one without the video on. Um, Razroo is a software architect as an application, and I can't think of a better feature that we have within Razroo, which is a great introduction as to what it means when you have an application that acts as a software architect. What I have in front of me is Razroo's system that it uses in order to create code. And what I want to do is I have this linear path that I want for everyone that sets up an Angular application in the community or within my particular company to follow these steps when they create a new Angular application. One of these steps that I want them to do is I want them to create a library called Common UI. Well, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time creating this library. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take advantage of Razroo's Symlink feature. I'm going to create a symlink between this and the Angular NX lib, and I'm simply going to click create. And what happens when I click create is that it's actually going to connect this step over to the library. So I actually have a library that's been automatically set up for me. And now all I have to do is say, okay, I want this to actually go inside of the libs common folder. Okay, so let's update that. So now it's going to go to our libs common folder. And in addition to that, I want the name for this to by default to be common UI because I'm creating a common UI library. And that's it. And now I've created code so that if anybody ever wants to use this, they can simply use this particular step and now they can create their common library. And that's all it took. That's the power of Symlinks. But even more beyond that, I actually want to demo what it's like to actually generate this code in an actual application. So now let's imagine I'm using Razroo and I've set up my project, and now I want to use this create common UI lib and I want to generate it to my code base. With Razroo, it's super simple. I just go here and I choose my GitHub repo. I'm going to choose the Razroo frontend repo. And for my branch, I'm just going to say test hello world because this is sort of the first time we're introducing the world to this feature. And for my project name, let's call it Zeta frontend. And now I just click on generate. And it's going to generate this symlink that I've just created over to my new code base. So we'll just wait about 2 or 3 seconds. And the GitHub portal is going to complete this. And this is all it took. We will see our code here in order to create the library soon. And the remarkable thing about this is that it took us maybe about 20 seconds to create this code. But what happened as a result is that everyone that uses this code is now able to run this within their own particular application. So we're just going to wait for this to complete. Might take about another 2 seconds. Okay. There we go. So now it's redirecting. And we've created our library. And as you can see, it uses common UI. And that's all it took. This is a huge game changer for teams. But it also shows off the ability of Razroo to be the software architect because you're able to go to our Finder feature and you're able to set up these linear paths for your team or for the entire community. Here I'm actually setting up a linear path for anyone that wants to use Angular to go through these. But all I had to do was create the symlink, set up a light skin, which is the folder name and the actual name of the files. And then I was actually able to have this within GitHub. And if I want to create a pull request, that's it. Add code for Angular 16.1.0, create common UI lib, good to go. Let's create this pull request. So that's all it takes. I'm happy to demo this feature. If you have a chance, try out Razroo.com. It's going to help you. It's going to help your team. And it's going to make your daily development much better. This is only one of the many features we have. Thank you and talk soon.